Anila Kunapareddi, an English language profession. So, in my evening series with law students, I'll be talking today, the 23rd of May, with Pavan. Hello, Pavan, how are you?
Hello, ma'am. Very good evening, ma'am. I am fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Good, good. I'm good too. How was the day?
Yeah, it was nice, madam. I went to the Rajendra Nagar court to facilitate the one of my seniors friend who recently appointed as a RTI Information Commissioner.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I think you are getting a lot of experience visiting different courts.
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. I think all lawyers should do that,
Yes,
isn't it? How was the experience today then?
Yeah,
over
ma'am.
there?
Yeah, ma'am. He is a senior most advocate who is practicing from the last 30 years in the advocacy. Yeah, ma'am. He is recently appointed as a Information Commissioner. One of the information actually from the last 2-3 years there are no information and chief information commissioners in the Telangana state, but recently government taken up the action and
Yes,
appointed.
I remember reading about it in the newspapers.
Yes, ma'am.
That some information
The chief information
commissioners
commissioner and other
have been
5 members
appointed.
information commissioner. Actually the Telangana government sent the 10 members list to the governor, but governor not approved the whole list. He approved only some members. He is the one of the members who approved by the governor.
So what happened actually at the court when these people came there?
Yeah, ma'am. Many of the his friends and his fellow colleagues shared their views, their experience with him.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone remembered his old days. Yeah. Actually,
good.
there is no permanent building at the Rajendra Nagar court. So many of the fellow colleagues of his requesting him to taken up the issue before the authority.
Of a proper
Yes, ma'am. Proper
premises for
yes,
the
ma'am.
office.
Yeah,
or
proper
something
building
like
of the
that.
Rajendra Nagar court. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so I was thinking we'll also do a role play today along with other activities. So you are going to be obviously the lawyer. I'll be, I'll be the client counseling, and I'll come for
Okay,
you
ma'am.
to counsel me. The situation is such that I have a bakery, and I get my raw material from another person. I have paid that person 3 months advance, and he is supposed to send the flour, the oil and sugar, etc., to me every month. Rather every week he sends it to me every week. So the 2 weeks he sent me, I have paid him for the entire 3 months in advance, and he's supposed to send me every week or every once in 2 weeks. He has just sent me one consignment. After that he has stopped sending, and I have had no news from him. I don't know where he is, and that is how it is. He's not even, I cannot reach out to him on the phone also. So now I feel I should take legal recourse. So that's why I've come to you. What can I do now?
Yeah, ma'am.
I'm in such a difficult position now. I don't know what to do with the bakery. I'm running around trying to find different people to send me the supplies, and my money has gone, and I've got added tension now. So what can be done?
Yes, ma'am, do you have any agreement with him? Do you have any written agreement?
Yes, I have an agreement. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. What are the conditions mentioned in the agreement? So, what time to time you need to pay the money? He needs to send the ingredients for the bakery products.
Yes.
So, what you mentioned, ma'am?
He is supposed to send me every week flour, because it's a bakery. Obviously, I need flour and sugar, oil. These are the main things which he is supposed to send me. I have paid him 3 months, for 3 months, supply of 3 months. But I have only received 2 weeks of supplies.
Okay, ma'am. Did you mention any obligations in that agreement? If anybody breached the contract, what the other party needs to do?
I hadn't thought of it, but I think some sentence was mentioned that both parties have to agree I have to pay him from properly from time
Yes,
to
ma'am.
time, and he has to supply me from time to time.
Okay, ma'am. If there is if we not mention that point in the contract also, it is also enforceable. No need to worry about that.
Okay.
Actually, what is the amount you paid, ma'am?
I paid him 50,000.
Okay. What is the remaining balance of the we need to get actually? He is supplying some
he-
weeks actually.
He has only supplied me something like 12,000 worth of material. That's all. Supplies. And all the remaining is he's supposed to supply, which
Okay,
is
ma'am.
not done.
Did he given any prior checks or something? If
No,
you
I'm the one who's paying him money. He's supposed to
yes,
give me
ma'am,
the
ma'am.
product.
If we break the contract, if before the making contract, if you talk like this anything, if he gives any prior checks,
Yeah, but no, there was nothing of that kind actually.
Okay.
Because I think I wasn't sure what I should do. And he looked like a respectable person. I trusted him. That's all.
okay. Did you pay the amount manually or the online, ma'am?
I
The internet banking or phone pay, Google Pay?
Yeah, internet banking.
Yeah,
yes.
ma'am. So we have the internet proof.
Proof, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
So what can be done now?
Okay, ma'am. Did you send any messages or any notices to him?
I sent him, I tried to call him on the phone. I sent him messages also, but there's no reply at all. And I don't know where he lives.
Okay, ma'am. You don't know the
I
address
don't know his residential
you
address.
have any address of his shop? His manufacturing address?
No, exactly, but he's somewhere in the city. That much I know.
Yeah, ma'am.
He
Actually,
had contacted me initially when I started the bakery. So that's all. I somehow didn't. I've never been to his shop.
yeah, ma'am. Here, actually, whenever we making any agreement contracts between the parties, we definitely should know the address of the parties.
Yes.
If any violation of the contract, if you go the court needs to send the summons or notices to him. So without the proper address, it will be difficult.
It will be difficult.
Yeah, it will getting late. Yeah, ma'am.
He's somewhere in Hyderabad, that much I know, but apart from that, somehow I never bothered to find out where he is. Somewhere in old city, that much I feel.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
That's all I know
So
actually.
we can go somewhere and to find out the address. So then we can send a legal notice priorly. So actually, what we are mentioned in the contract and what he is violating now.
Yes.
So then if he not reacted in the 15 days or 1 month, what is the condition mentioned by in us in the legal notice? So we can go for the legal action.
So is it difficult to find out the address of the
No, ma'am,
person?
no, ma'am,
You
nothing
can
like
find
that.
out, I think.
You said that he is some good respected person and reputed manner.
I thought he was.
Yeah, we don't know what exactly happened. So he's
Yes.
not responding. Maybe what is there anything bad happened to him?
Yes, he
Yeah.
could have at least sent some message.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I
Actually, he
feel.
should. He should.
So I assumed because he was a slightly elderly person, somehow I assumed that he was a respectable person and he would give. So I think people who do business have to be a little more alert, maybe. I was not so alert.
Yeah.
I did not try to find out his address. I only know he's somewhere in Old City and he's got some kind of a wholesale supply, he's a supplier. That much I know. Other than that, I don't know much.
Yeah, ma'am.
But,
This issue comes under a private complaint. Actually, we need to go for the private complaint. This is there no?
What's a private complaint?
Ma'am, there is a two different type of issues, which is one is cognizable, which is non-cognizable. If this type of issues comes under non-cognizable issues. So we can't go for the police complaint for
is
this
that so?
non-cognizable. If we file a suit in the court, court can decide if anything related to the cognizable, then court decide and court instruct the police department. So book this issue under the cognizable case.
Oh, is that so?
Until the court order, they can't register it as a cognizable case.
Oh, is
Any
that so?
physical, any which is the imprisonment beyond the 3 years, it called as a cognizable offences.
So this is something like a breach of trust or
Yes,
breach
ma'am.
of contract?
Yes, ma'am. Breach of contract, breach of trust. Yeah, we can go for a civil suit, ma'am.
Okay.
Actually, before that, we need to find out the address. It is better for us.
So in what way can I find out the address? I'm not sure. How can it be done?
Actually,
His old phone number obviously I have. So is there a way of finding out?
yeah,
his,
ma'am. You are saying he's a manufacturer of the ingredients. So he have any?
wholesale?
Yeah, ma'am. Is there any wholesale shop or manufacturing? Maybe he's same like have agreements between some other bakeries.
Yes, yes.
So we can go for some other bakeries.
And check with them.
Yes, ma'am. Check with them. So we can find out him.
Okay. Okay, so that's some relief because otherwise I thought my entire money had gone.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I have a lot of stress because of what he did, that person did. And I was unable to run, my bakery for 3 or 4 days because there was no product there, raw material there.
Yes, ma'am.
After that, I had to go running around and try to source it from different places.
Yes, ma'am.
So there's a lot of extra headache.
It will get difficult. Our daily.
Yes, to
habits.
run the bakery, I need
Yes,
the raw material, isn't
Yeah.
it? What am I? I've got people to bake, but then if there's no material, what can they do?
Yes,
They
ma'am.
have to do something. I have to provide them the material.
Yes, ma'am. Here there are 3 issues we can find, ma'am. Not 3 issues. If we want to file a suit in the court, either our residence can be taken, which is our area, which our area comes under the which court,
Okay.
or other party, our respondent, other party defendant where he is staying, his area comes under which court, or our bank transaction.
Oh.
We sent through the online banking, ma'am. So which bank? So where is bank located? So we can take the bank location also.
Yes.
So we can consider the 3 locations. Whatever it is flexible to us, we can go for the that jurisdictional area court.
Okay. So that would be a great thing. Yes. So at least now I have some clarity as
Yeah.
to what I can do. All right. So that was nice talking to you about it. Okay, now we'll look at some picture reading. And this is an interesting picture. It's a colorful picture and it's from a story. But since we don't know the story, you have to imagine and see what you can tell me from looking at the picture.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, it is looking like as a childhood movies. Yeah, ma'am. He is the what it's called, ma'am?
Giant?
Giant, ma'am.
Giant?
Giant. Yeah, ma'am.
What does he look like to you?
He is like a.
Would you either call him a giant or a demon?
Demon, ma'am. We can call him as a demon. Actually, he have very big body. He is different from all the people. He is in a more size and he is looking like a very anger way.
He's looking angry.
He looking angry, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. He is destroying the all people who are playing in the ground, who are playing in the forest area.
Is it a playground or a forest
Ma'am, it is
area?
a forest area, ma'am.
Okay.
There are many trees. It is not looking like a ground actually, but there are many children here.
Oh, there are many children.
There are many children, ma'am. Yeah.
Children are playing there?
Yeah, children are playing. Because of seeing him, people are threatening, running away from him. Yeah, ma'am.
What else can you see?
There is one fort in this picture. There are clouds also there.
Clouds are there.
Yeah, ma'am. He is almost height level reaches to the clouds. Yeah, ma'am.
Anything else you can see?
He have very big sharp eyes. Actually, eyes were in a big size.
So this is obviously some story, some kind of a magical story.
Yes, ma'am.
Something like a fairy tale kind of thing.
Yes, ma'am.
So where there's a little bit of magic, there are large size
It is
people
a
and
program
small
called as a
size
Chota
people.
Beam. Many of the
Yes.
pictures come like this.
Have you heard of Gulliver and the Lilliputs?
No, ma'am.
You've not read that story?
No.
So Gulliver and Lilliputs is also something similar. He used to go on ships, and this was very famous actually, written by Robert Swift or something. So we had read about it, very interesting. And so when he goes on a ship, and then somehow the ship is wrecked in the sea, in the storm, and then somehow he goes to some land, and there he finds that their people are all 6 inches tall, and he is like a giant there. So this is something similar, except that he looks like a demon here, but in that story he is a proper man. He's a normal man like us. He must be about 6 feet tall or something like that. But he goes to a country where all the people are just 6 inches tall, and they think he's some demon. He's come from somewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
They are the land of the Lilliputs, and they thought he was a giant. So this is all about Gulliver's Travels. If you get the opportunity, you can read a few of those books.
Definitely, ma'am.
And every time there are 4 books. Rather, in one book there are 4 different countries he goes to. Another place he goes to, the people are very tall, and he's like a little child there. Those people are 18 feet and 20 feet tall. So he's like a baby there. And in this country, Lilliput, the people are small and he's large. Like that, he goes to 3 or 4 different countries. Every time, because his ship is wrecked, there's a storm in the sea, and he somehow goes to different countries, and that's how it is. So it's like Gulliver and the Lilliputs.
Okay.
He's also got sharp nails. The
Yes, ma'am.
toenails are also long, so people are scared. And he's got this big mustache, and what he's wearing, some kind of a
Leafy.
grass, leafy kind of a cloth.
Yes, ma'am.
Grass, made of grass or something. And the people are so scared. The children,
Yes,
they're
ma'am.
all children
Children,
only. They're running away from him. And so that is it. Interesting. We will look at some. We were talking about subject verb present tenses yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and we were also talking about that the fact that the subject has to agree with the verb. Agree means, so for example, if the subject is singular, one person, the verb has to match. The boy plays in the field. But if it is the boys, if it's more than one person, the play becomes plays. The boys play in the field. And if it's one person, it's plays in the field. If it is more than one person, it becomes play in the field. So, with the subject, the verb form also changes. Okay. So, now we look at some of these here. You can look at the first 6 sentences. Okay, just read it out, and you have options also given there.
Yeah, ma'am. She walks to the school. She walks to school every day. She walked to school every day. She is walking to school every day. She has walked to school every day. She walks to school every day.
Yes, good. Because that is simple present.
Simple present.
Everyday habit.
Yes. Yeah. The second question is: the workers has been repairing the road since morning. The workers have been repairing the road since morning. The workers are been repairing the road since morning. The workers is been repairing the road since morning. The workers have been repairing the road since morning.
Yes, have been. Okay, good.
Yeah. The third one is: I am reading a book right now. I is reading a book right now. I are reading a book right now. I have reading a book right now. I am reading a book right now.
Yes, with I it is always am.
Yeah.
Good.
He has just finished his project. He have just finished his project. He is just finished his project. He are just finished his project.
Only the helping verb is being asked here. So it's
He has just finished his
yes,
project.
he has.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. The dogs barks at the strangers. The dogs bark at strangers. The dogs is barking at strangers. The dogs has barked at strangers.
What do dogs generally do? They
The box, ma'am.
dogs bark or barks?
Bark, ma'am.
Bark.
Bark.
Because dogs is plural.
Yes, ma'am.
So, bark form the form.
Yeah, the dogs bark at strangers.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. They have been practicing for the correct all week, concert all week. They have been practicing for the concert all week. They are been practicing for the concert all week. They is been practicing for the concert all week. They have been practicing for the concert all week.
Concert.
Yes.
What's a concert?
The program.
Program. Yes. Mostly schools have concerts.
Yes.
School functions are called
Yeah,
concerts.
like an annual day.
But even a musical concert is also
Yes.
a concert. Any program
Yes.
is a concert. Yes, okay, good. So we'll look at some other, tomorrow we'll look at some more examples.
Okay.
All right. Let's start our topic. You can choose one topic. Can you read it out?
Yeah. What can people learn from epics like Ramayana, Mahabharata, etc.
Etc.
Yeah, etc.
So, okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Do you need some time to think about it?
Okay, ma'am. I will start. Yeah, ma'am. Many people, some people accept the what are the ethics, morals, values mentioned in the epics like Ramayana, Mahabharata, but some people will against to the concept of the Ramayana, Mahabharata.
So, what can they learn? You tell us about the positive things. What is the learning that happens?
Ma'am, if suppose we take Ramayana, people usually say that Rama listened the words of the father. So the children needs to be respectable, responsible for the father actions. Yeah, ma'am. So Rama went for the 14 years forest. So till now it is a common usual sentence in the present generation. Whenever anything, if we see a person doing some good, people compare it to him with Rama. So yeah, most of the family parents, elder people were always saying that. So if they have any girl, so like Rama, you should get a husband like Rama.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Rama is a symbolic of a perfect man in the society.
That's
Yeah, he is a identical. He is a courageous. Yes, ma'am. So he is symbolic for the all things. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, if it comes to the Mahabharata, if there is what is called dharma, yeah, it is the whole concept of the dharma. Yeah, if whatever it is, if anything.
right, good and the right thing.
Anything
do,
is
do
not
the right thing.
yeah, anything is not good. If we do, we will definitely get in return. If we do bad, we will get definitely bad curse in the it is a whole concept of the karma. Karma scripture, what is called karma definition. Yeah. If
Yeah,
you do
the
bad,
right
you will
action. Yes.
if you do bad, you will get bad only.
Bad result.
Yeah, ma'am. Like there are Krishna always says that do your duty. If you enter at the point of the war, you don't need to think about all these things. Doing war is your ultimate duty.
That's your duty.
Yeah, ma'am.
Don't think of the result.
Result. Do your duty. The result will ultimately comes to you. Put your effort. Put your if your
Right.
intentions are good, you will get good only.
The right.
Not in a what is called?
We should not worry about the result, but we
Yes,
should
ma'am.
do our duty,
Yes, ma'am.
which is the right action.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
So I think what else? Why is Mahabharata famous for? What other things is it famous for?
Yeah, that is the Judam, ma'am. That is
No,
called.
Krishna told something to Arjuna. So what is it called? What is that? Whatever Krishna told Arjuna on the battlefield. Why? What is it called?
Yeah, you all people are doing on my actions. You are not doing anything in your own.
So it's basically, I think it's called the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita was what Krishna told Arjuna on the battlefield. And the Bhagavad Gita is something which all people in our country take it as something which they always follow. They try to follow it, Bhagavad Gita. So that is one of the reasons why Mahabharata is also so famous. And Ramayana is, you talked about Rama, you didn't talk about other characters in the...
Yeah, ma'am. Sita, Lakshman. Yeah, ma'am.
They're also...
Actually, here we need to talk about the Sita character, ma'am. Actually, there is no fault of Sita, but without because of the wife of Rama, she went for the 14 years forest, and because of the brother of Rama, Lakshman also went to the. Yeah, it seems like their commitment, their.
For the she was committed to her husband, and he was committed to his brother.
Yes, ma'am.
I know. Yeah. So it's difficult to follow in these days, but then I think we always think of them as Rama as the ideal person.
Yes, ma'am.
That he was like a proper son, and to his father and to his mother also.
Yes, ma'am.
All his mothers, he had this feeling, and for his wife, for his brothers, he was the best person.
Yes,
ma'am. Okay, thank you. That's a good this thing. We'll also look at one or two words from the newspaper. Okay, this is one which is...
Experts call for road safety as child rights priority.
Priority means, okay, you tell me.
Yeah, ma'am. Priority means first preference.
Yes.
Yeah.
The main.
Yeah, ma'am.
That's the main preference.
Yeah.
So what is it? What's the context here?
Yeah, ma'am. Here the experts are saying the road safety is the first priority of child rights. Yeah, ma'am.
Why? Why for only children? Why not for others?
Yeah, ma'am. We know how to cross the road and where to stop, where to when we need to stop and when we need to stop. But people that much don't know when they are going at the.
Children might not know.
Yeah, ma'am. Okay. That's why in front of the schools also they maintain some boards, the go slow like that. People use children come in speedway. Yeah, whenever the schools are closing time.
So apart from that, I think they are also maybe talking about the good condition of the road.
Yes, ma'am.
The road should be in good condition.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Because I mean, if you that's written in the article, I think, or it is in the first 2-3 lines. It will be there. See, if we do not provide good roads to our citizens, particularly children might fall off from scooters or from vehicles, and those kind of things.
That's
they are the ones, because they are innocent, they are the ones who suffer.
Yes.
Even young people, a lot of people are falling, have accidents on the roads, which is not needed. So it's the duty of the government and everybody to provide the right kinds of good roads for the citizens of the country, particularly for the children. So it's a part of child rights. If we have children and we do not provide them good schools, good food and good roads, then that means we are not doing the right thing for the children of the country, and they are the future citizens. If we don't have children, the children are not taken care of, what will happen to the future citizens of the country? Okay. There is something, some kind of legal language, I think.
Yes, ma'am. High Court to HMDA, refund 200 crores to buyers for sale of litigated plots. Yeah, ma'am. High Court ordering to the Hyderabad Municipal Development Authority. So you refund the 200 crores to the buyers who refund 200 crores to buyers.
And who has been asked to give the 200 crores?
HMDA, madam.
HMDA. That's a government body.
Yes, ma'am. Government body.
So what has happened? I mean, you can read the first few lines if you like
Yeah, ma'am.
to find out.
Ma'am, here what I understood is HMDA sold some litigated plots, which is not in a proper way. So HMDA sold it. So now High Court instructing them to refund the amount.
And how much amount? It's
200 crores, ma'am.
200 crores plus they've asked them to pay the interest also.
Yeah, ma'am.
18%
Usually courts
interest.
mention 18% interest, ma'am, actually.
So what has happened? It seems like some private buyers have bought the land from HMDA because
ma'am.
HMDA put it on auction. But they were litigated lands. So
Yes,
how did they put it on auction?
Yes, ma'am.
So now the buyers have bought it, and now they find there's a lot of confusion
Yes, ma'am.
there. Somebody else is also claiming those lands, some this and that.
So HMDA
So
now
there are problems
return the
now,
amount.
and now they have taken up legal recourse.
Yes, ma'am.
So the High Court has said that HMDA is at fault.
Yes, ma'am.
So sometimes even government bodies are at fault. It's
Yes,
not just the private people who take government land.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes the government also makes these mistakes. So now the government has to pay up so much, all the money plus the interest on whatever they have paid. Okay. So litigated plots.
Yes.
When people buy land, I think it's very important that we see that there are no,
Yes, ma'am.
that the land is not under any litigation.
Yes, ma'am. The land home is very actually people earn for the land and flats only.
Yes.
Their entire life they will sacrifice for the both
buying
things.
land,
Buying
for
land,
buying a
buying
house,
flats. Yes,
and
ma'am.
if it's under some kind of litigation.
That is a ultimate dream for the many of the families.
Yes, I know. Okay, there's another one here.
Okay, ma'am. Iconic Secunderabad clock tower restored. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, here the iconic means very idyllic, any unique, or it is which is from the past years, which is as a recognized, which is a symbolic.
Symbolic, yes,
Yes,
you're
ma'am,
right.
it is
Like
symbolic.
we also have icons, youth icon.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes we have these young people, let's say Virat Kohli or anybody, they are all youth icons for a lot of youngsters.
Yeah, ma'am.
So icon is somebody like an example, exemplary, very ideal kind of thing. And if it's a structure like this, then they call it iconic.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, here the another word restored. Ma'am, here this meaning is repaired. Yeah.
It was under some kind of repair
Repair.
for the past 1 year or more, I think.
Yeah.
And everybody has seen that Secunderabad clock tower, isn't
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
It's
Yes,
right in the center of the
Yes,
city in Secunderabad.
So,
So
it was came back as a good condition. It is a
yeah, it was
wo-
under
wo-
repair, I think, and they
Yes.
closed that place for some time. Now it's been restored
Restored.
to the public.
Yeah.
So and it's iconic. So everybody likes to see the clock tower.
Yes, ma'am.
That's why it's called iconic.
Yeah.
Can you think of any other iconic building?
Yeah, ma'am. Charminar,
Charminar, okay.
yeah. The Secretariat, Buddha statue,
Secretariat, there, of course, there are new buildings, but
Yes,
it is
ma'am.
something very old.
the Buddha
Now this-
statue,
Oh,
Birla Mandir.
yes. So the Secunderabad thing was built in 1896. It's quite a old one.
Yes, ma'am.
So many years old. It's plus it's 120 foot tall. So it's all very this thing now. So these were some of the words today, and fine. We have done a role play. You have been able to counsel a client. You have done. You have spoken on epics. Also, what we learned from epics. You have done picture reading, and you have also done sentences, verb and subject verb agreement. All right. So that was a good session, Pavan. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Mhm.